Hey guys, Grim here. I'm going to be coming at you with a new video life story. Now today's life story is actually going to be about the first time that I tried acid, which is also known as LSD if you didn't know. Lysergic acid diethylamide, I think that's the term, like the scientific term for it. So this story is going to be about the first time that I took LSD. Now this story takes place around like a couple weeks ago, so yeah, that's just whenever the story took place. A couple weeks ago is first time I've ever taken acid. Now I've never taken acid any other time than this. I might have told a few of you down in the comments a little differently, but that's just to hype up the story a little bit. Yeah, I'm not lying about any of my stories in case that seems like it now. All my stories are true, and I even have proof of the stories in pictures and all that shit. And if you like go to Google and search by pictures and put the picture in, you won't find any of the pictures, and I guarantee that. So anyway, let's get on with the story. Now, like I said, this story takes place a few weeks ago. I was over Pablo's house. Yes, same person in many of my stories. Well, not many, but a couple of my stories. The reason I did acid at his house is because I've been asking him for acid to buy and shit, and he says, I'm not gonna, you know, just sell you acid unless I know you'll be fine and take it here first. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, sure. And I know he's not like a rapist or anything. We cool and everything. It sounds a little shady, but yeah, he's got a girl and shit, so he just wanted to be a trip sitter, I guess. So I go over his house around like 6 o'clock at night. I know that's kind of early, but yeah. I just get a ride over there, then I chill there for a bit. Then around like 9 o'clock, whenever like I take all my drugs, I took the acid tabs. I took a tab and a half, and then later I took the half of the other tab and then another one. So anyway, so I'm at his house and I take these tabs around 9 o'clock, and I run for like 30 minutes or something like that. I didn't feel anything, and I'm like, yo, these tabs are so bogus. So I'm like just telling him like, yo, these tabs, I bet they don't even work. I bet like somebody sold you or whatever you got them. I bet they're fake or something. And he's like, nah, just wait. And I'm like, okay, whatever, man. I trust you. And yeah, so I did wait a bit before it actually started working. It started working around like maybe like 45 minutes later. So yeah, whenever it's like, it's around like 30 minutes that's supposed to work. So it starts working, and like I don't really remember much from the trip actually, but I will say I kind of do want to like do acid again just to have a cool experience. Like I say in some of my other stories, I'm not saying go out and do acid. Be very knowledgeable about it first. So I don't really remember much from the trip other than like me just kind of losing it from the, you know, world. And I was kind of questioning reality a bit during my trip. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't real. I spoke like there was, you know, other gods or something like that. I kept saying like they, and I repeatedly started talking about like these like reptilian people, which I heard is a common thought whenever you're on psychedelics, is reptilian people like come into your mind or something like that, or people have contact with these reptilian people. And I feel like it was just a really cool experience to share with you guys, and yes, I probably will be doing this again. So there's another story there. Also, I kept like wanting to leave the house, I guess. Leave Pablo's house. I kept wanting to leave his house and go for like walks and shit, which, you know, sounds kind of fun. What trip? I hope I had fun. Yes, I do kind of remember the night a little bit. I remember taking it. I remember seeing shit on the walls, like seeing patterns and little light reflections off the walls, and thinking it's like some kind of other thing. Seeing like cars go by the house and the lights from the cars like through the windows on the walls, and yeah, it would just like fade away and then come out of nowhere. And it was again a pretty crazy experience that I just wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to stay awesome, don't do drugs, and peace out.
that we were traveling the mountains just to find